we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bringing it out, it's Young. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Gonna run it. It's Brown. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Approaching midfield, can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking downfield, it's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. To throw, it's Russell. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
They'll try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The receiver makes the catch. Great move there. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He's got room to run.
Hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. After gaining decent yardage.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. To throw, it's Manning. Throw to the running back in the flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they were on a third down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Second down. We're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hale. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To throw, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Motion fake. Looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown. Tied.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Second down after that run on the previous play. In the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down, and it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
That one moves the ball to the 16. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Across the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Bull carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a draw to the back. Running with purpose. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
The back's got it, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's running out of time here. The ball is out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He escapes the pocket. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
So a field goal attempt coming up. And it's blocked. The kick was low.
Well, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Russell. Nice grab. It's Hale.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barkley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense takes the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. Gets it out quickly to the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the Corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, put the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Young. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down. It's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this 1st down now on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's caught. It's Horton. He's brought down quick to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
To the air. It's run, third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
He keeps it on the design run. Runs through the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds.
Nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running back with the football. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.